Now, Kenya is now able to free up resources amounting to 32.9 billion shillings, earlier earmarked for expenditure in debt servicing obligations in the current financial year, following approval by the Paris Club for the country's participation in the Debt Service Suspension Initiative. This debt relief measure, which Kenya had earlier rejected, is meant to create some breathing space for the government.
It is now the fourth time in the history of Kenya that the country has reached out to the Paris Club for debt relief, with the previous instances having been in 1994, the year 2000 and 2004. The Paris Club comprises of Belgium, Canada, Denmark, France, Germany, Italy, Japan, the Republic of Korea, Russia, Sweden, Switzerland and the United Kingdom. In the current financial year alone, the Kenyan taxpayer was set to shoulder at least 28.4 billion shillings in debt redemption and 5.2 billion shillings in interest service to these countries. Kenya's approach to the Paris Club marked a U-turn in stance, with Treasury Secretary Ukur Yatani having earlier rejected plans for such an undertaking.
For our own situation, we are not very certain yet whether we are going to go for it, because the accompanying conditions are a bit tough.
When the G20, the group of developed countries, succeeded in pledging resources under the Debt Service Suspension Initiative, the DSSI, Kenya was one of the first countries to say we are not going on board because it will lower our credit rating among our commercial lenders.
Kenya will now benefit from suspension of debt service obligation to the Paris Club for 6 months ending June 30th, 2021. But with China, Kenya's largest creditor, not part of the Paris Club, the taxpayer is not yet out of the woods as far as the high debt servicing burden is concerned. In the current financial year alone, interest to the Exim Bank of China and the China Development Bank account for 21% of the 154 billion shillings bill on interest payment for external debt. Julian Amboko, NTV.